comments, if I can even comment on my own chat. Just the mobile app. All right. Follow me on Stevo's 312 for the actual product here. This is a behind the scenes shot for those HA viewers. Okay, so just follow me on Stevo's 312. I didn't put that in the description, my bad. Because I was doing it very quickly. I really do like the camera on here. I really do like this. I mean, I don't know what kind of stuff that Apple is creeping up on me, so I just have to assume that, but it's really cool. I do have my Canon on the JPEG. I'm planning to do, like I said, I'm really trying to plan to do videos, but like I said, I need to put more boundaries. I remember streaming this in 2022 that I need more boundaries in my life. I cannot be the doormat to people. It's going to kill me unless my mother wants to bury me. So yeah, it's still ongoing. My MacBook, my old MacBook, that hard drive failed on me, and it's been having problems. I'm trying to recover the data using a USB thumb drive to boot Mavericks, to boot that disk utility, which had the red text on that disk, the internal hard drive. So what I'm doing is I'm using an external hard drive to essentially kind of to an external hard drive to recover the data. It's basically making an entire image of it. Whether or not it works, that's a whole nother thing. So I'm just going to do that for the duration. Whether or not it works is a whole nother thing. But yeah, it's no spring chicken. I did do some video edits. I wasn't doing it as much as I wanted to on here, but the whole idea was this was supposed to be a mobile video editing. I really didn't do a lot of video editing like I wanted to on here. I might, because the Mac Mini is now being an application server, I might use this for because of what I used to do. I might do newscasts of standard def in nature, kind of make simulated newscasts and stuff like that. I really didn't mention this on 312 as much, but you guys can read between the lines. You know, was journalist, video journalist, and broadcast audio, but I might kind of maybe finally use it for what it was originally intended to be, was a mobile video editing, but I never really kind of went with it. But with the expectation, this thing could crop on me. This is disposable Mac. I wanted it to be a file server because then if the power went out like earlier, where it was threatening to, I have a built-in UPS for just the battery. So, but the hard drive is like having problems. I mean, this is not the first time. I've had multiple hard drive failures. So. This is gonna go on. You could probably hear the MacBook's fan, not my new one, but the old one. I just realized that I've had the new MacBook for a month. Had it for over a month. It was June 17th of last month. It was supposed to come for like Friday, was it the 21st? And we picked it up on a Tuesday. I was really blown away by how quickly, I mean, like I said, I bought it, just up by it just when the new Mac OS came out. Like, you fucking kidding me? That was the same problem I had when I had the Mini. Got it with Mavericks, radically accepted it, and then Yosemite was on the pipe. I'm like, fucking kidding me? I just put the old Mac menu server with Yosemite. You saw that live stream where I just did it for us, for Hits and Gigs. And boy, was that pretty. Like, it was very radically different. I thought there was some, like, I thought it was visually modern with the facade of a modern Mac OS with some elements of Mavericks. No, it was as bad as El Cap Sierra in terms of user interface. I just got used to it. But I was on Snow Leopard until on the this MacBook until, because I bought this MacBook in 2016 on Ebola. It had El Cap on it. I was trying to downgrade it to that was a process itself. I was able to get it on Snow Leopard, and then I went to Mavericks and stayed on Mavericks until 2021 when it already stopped working. Went on Sierra, stayed on Sierra, says, because of just compatibility with other software and drivers. The Mac Mini, the i5 Mac Mini, I had that on Mavericks up until 2018. End of 2018. I upgraded it to El Cap through imaging it on this MacBook. And you saw the video of me imaging it, taking out the, not imaging, but me taking out the drive and stuff like that. That's how I got that to upgrade. Then in 2022, I went to Sierra. That was a failure. In fact, it didn't work right. I had to roll it back to El Cap. We upgraded. Now there was 2022, I lost the image, the boot image, meaning that I had it on a separate partition on the Mac Mini. So all my home folders and stuff was separate. So then I think I went to High Sierra for 2023. And then 2024, it started doing very possessive things. It was pulling down keys, literally. No keyboard plug-in. Scared the shit out of me. I was supposed to do the overnight news wheel because daylight saving was starting. And I'm like, are you like, literally in heart of air. I'm like, why is my Mac Mini possessed? I restarted it. I did the PRAM reset. I did everything. Checking the back. Unplugged the Ethernet. Plugged everything back in, and it was still pressing down keys. I'm like, there's malware or something in this thing. So I went to the Sierra mode. This is why I recommend people either dual booting or have a thumb drive of your Mac. So if something went wrong internally, maybe not so much in the newer Macs, but particularly in the Intel Macs, just put in a thumb drive, backup partition, whatever. Go to the backup one and then like have A and B systems, right? But I was able to do the news. I streamed on the ThinkPad, which that was a hot mess in itself. So that's how I was able to do it. But I was running to my feet trying to get this thing to boot up. And this room was a mess. So anyhow, got it to work, but then with an asterisk. So then I upgrade to Catalina. I went 2 versions from High Sierra to Catalina. That broke off virtually all the software stack I had. Like, really, Mojave was the last version that supported a lot of the vintage apps I had running. So I had to go roll it back to Mojave, erase the drive, and not to mention the Photos app, because that's where I was storing all my iPhotos, because it was an older version of macOS. It kind of canceled out the metadata, and that's a whole nother mess. Just not that all my core, like grams last. I was holding my grams hand after she was gone. I had pictures of that, a few post-life photos of my gram. Had those in its proper backup, not just on my phone. All the critical stuff was there, but all those random photos from the fall trips and stuff like that, that kind of got kerfuckled. So I had to go and do open package contents and try to manually drag stuff over to get it back. And that was a mess. But anyhow, one year with Mojave, I prepped to, I was essentially, because knowing the Catalina experience was gonna, like, because it was the last version of macOS 10, right? So I get all that situated for the last year and deleted apps that you would break. So that when I would migrate to the new Mac, because really Catalina was the preview of what Big Sur was going to be. So if you knew that things were going to break in Big Sur, so I upgraded the Mac Mini to Catalina just days before the MacBook came. I think I did it on a June 4th or 5th, on a Thursday. I did it overnight. Like, I did the upgrade, walked away, minding my own business, and then I like didn't even touch it until like Friday. I poked around and just started like logging in because I supervised the update but didn't log in. I wasn't really in the mood going in the Mac. And then like that Friday the 5th or whatever day in June, I logged in and started kind of like over something, and then before you know it, but when I got the new MacBook, I didn't transfer anything over. I just did everything new, went and downloaded all the software images from the web for the M series, and without any problems. Oh, and Brandon Bishop would want to bitch about how everything's on the App Store and you have to like hit settings. So like, I had no problems downloading any app from non-App Store platforms at all. I had Thunderbird, Blender, DaVinci, Canva. I'm looking down on my apps here. Like if I mentioned Thunderbird already, without a problem. So it's like, it's just some cranky old millennial just wanting to act like a boomer. I've had no problems so far, except for the OBS crash. That was one of the first like major problems. I had GIMP. Yep, I'm downloading GIMP because I'm trying to get off the Adobe bondage, knowing that Audacity, the new version, I think that is version 3.4. I had version 2 for the longest time. It worked. Why replace it? What? 'Cause it's not secure enough. OpenVPN, it's on my Ubiquiti. I do not use any Connect. VirtualBox, which I'm not doing anything with because I don't have anything with risk operating systems to virtualize on. It's capable of virtualizing, but not x86, basically, because of that. So, yeah, just other things without really much of a problem. So I wanted to do everything from scratch. Just like when I got my iPad, I had a new Apple ID, Apple account, and just did everything, and they just kind of a new, without much of a paper trail, you know what I mean? So yeah, I've just been working fine. No, this screen went